Hi, that's me, Virginia, just the night before I embark on my little Europe tour. I'm a queer actress and student from Munich, Germany. It's a dream come true to explore queer BIPoC spaces across these cities and connect with communities that resonate with my identity. Thanks to the Schwarzkopf Foundation and my trusty Interrail ticket, I'm traveling by train through London, Paris, Marseille, Amsterdam, and even Barcelona, all within 1 month. I'm now on a mission to explore these communities across Europe. So buckle up, next up, London. I visited my friend Olivia in London, a queer designer from Kingston, who I've met during my studies abroad. Together we explored the vibrant and diverse parts of London. It's not hard to find queer spaces here. The community is thriving, reflecting the city's international vibe of freedom and acceptance. We stumbled across a queer pop-up store, visited a famous lesbian bar in Hackney, and felt the energy of one of the largest queer communities in Europe. Walking through these streets, I was surrounded by so many Black people, an experience that felt both comforting and empowering after living in a very white city like Munich. It was so refreshing to be in a space where Black and queer culture are represented and celebrated. It's a reminder of the beauty of diasporic connections and how important it is to feel seen. One highlight of my time in London was the breathtaking play Olivia and I saw at the National Theatre called The Hot Wing King. It explored Black and queer male perspectives and masculinity in a sincere, heartfelt way. It was one of the best theatre experiences I've ever had. Of course, I couldn't ignore the colonial history that shaped these cities. The United Kingdom, France, and the Netherlands were among Europe's largest colonial powers, and their legacies still influence the demographics and the diasporas in these countries. Compared to Germany, where Black communities are smaller due to its loss of African colonies in 1919, cities like London and Paris have much more diverse diasporas, endless, beautiful, and inspiring.
I know. Okay, and say hello, bonjour, bonjour.
Welcome to Paris, my second stop on this journey through Europe. I've met my friends there and we explored and enjoyed what the city had to offer for us. It was a lovely time and I found a lovely host through that queer couchsurfing app called Couch, which connects travelers with hosts. It had a huge impact on my trip because it let me connect with locals who knew the city inside and out. It's more than just finding a place to stay. It was about gaining valuable insights.
When I first arrived in Marseille, I was just very happy because there's so many queer couples and so many you just see their queer couples, like so many lesbian couples, and that just made me so happy. I was like, Yee, okay, it's like when I'm in a city and I see those people, I know that when I'm going to be here, I'm going to feel like I'm going to relate to others and just be happy. Like that just like calms me a lot.
Because I'm a baby queer, and for example, like where we were living in Avignon last year,
Yeah.
there was one LGBT center. It's a great way to meet like-minded people and people that you're likely to get on with. So I think maybe now also as I like become more self-assured in like identifying this way, when I will come and live here in that day, I will be feel both more legitimate and be more motivated to kind of get involved in this kind of thing. Also because I know from people that I know who live here that the scene is vibrant.
La Plaine and stuff, it's really easy to be queer. Like there's no problem. I just love being like with my girl, all good. But then in like any mainstream queer space, so many men and like heterosexual men and stuff, and it's a bit annoying sometimes. So I would wish for a bit more like, maybe more like just spaces where a bit more like lesbian spaces. In Paris I found a bit more.
Hola guapa, estoy en Barcelona. Hasta luego. Besos. Barcelona felt familiar. I've been here many times before. This time I stayed in a hostel and shared a room with 5 other women from all over the world. I even went on a date. Chris and I met at the beautiful queer bar near Plaza de Catalunya, called Candy Bar. At the entrance, there was an art exhibition that immediately caught my attention. The Garden of the Disobedience by Jeremiah Richardson. His work captures the power and joy of Black womanhood, and it was truly inspiring. I fell in love with Spain years ago, and not just because of their amazing Spanish breakfast. From inspiring art to incredible people, this trip gave me so much more than I've ever expected.
Thank you. No, yeah. Now you have to return. Oh, oui.
Welcome to Amsterdam.
Yeah.
in
Fragen.
Kairo.
Ja.
Wie würdest du die queere Community in Amsterdam beschreiben in 3 Worten? Queere BIPoC Community.
Okay. Klein, aber fein.
Ja, richtig gut. Gute 3 Worte.
Klein, aber fein. Ah,
Ja,
ich so klein,
top.
aber fein, was ist das zweite? Klein, aber fein. Ja.
Okay, top.
Check
Dankeschön.
it out.
Last stop? Amsterdam. Many of my closest friends live here, and I wanted to know how they experience the city as queer people of color. So I asked them.
Surprised that there was a black queer community to begin with. First thing that comes to my mind is Pond Pride.
Tell me about it.
Pond Pride is a party in Amsterdam, which is created by black queer people for black people. So, and the motto is Wine for Freedom, and it's a dancehall party, yeah, for queer people. So, because we know a lot of cultural and social things sometimes clash in the black community in terms of being queer. So that is such a safe space for us to just whine and have a good time and celebrate our freedom.
The creator has a master plan. Some hear my cadence and say, why is that? Well, I'm not the first and I take pride in that. Oral tradition, my story has lineage. The presence is hefty. When I speak, many speak with me. I think
The black and queer community in Amsterdam is like embracing, but also kind of like an adventure. Like you can always discover new things. Like it's there to house you when you're ready. And queer community in Amsterdam is there for the ones who need it to also build themselves up. And I think for that it's very important part of the city.
Hey there, Delilah, what it's like in New York City.
Queer scene here. As someone who only goes out if my friends go out, I'm very happy that they found the queer spaces, to be honest, and that I'm happy that I found them, because I like the queer spaces that they go to, because they're usually not packed with white people.
You can say everything. It's also
everything but that. It's the truth. Isn't it the truth? It's the truth.
Why do you say, like, what is annoying about that?
What's annoying? I didn't say it was annoying.
Oh.
Yeah, don't put words in my mouth.
Oh, sorry. But what do you mean?
No, I mean,
Like, why do, like,
when
for
you,
people who don't know.
when you're in a space where you're still the only odd one out, be it by color, then it's still not as great.
So do you
we
feel-
can, if I can connect with someone based on, being also LGBT, that's nice. But also if it's like being also a POC, that's also nice.
Camera is on now. I think also what you mean is like standard LGBT happenings are mostly white, and you don't have many spaces that are specific for POC. So that if there's one, then it's nice that you found them because they're rare here, I would think.
Yeah, there's also the Pride Committee in the Netherlands this year. They were quoted in the newspaper that they think that initiatives as Black Pride are not needed, and that
Really?
yeah, they said that, and that they should like align with the Kwakko Festival, which is a super offensive thing to say because they don't even know what Kwakko is about. It started as a soccer contest in the southeast of Amsterdam, and they're just like, okay, that's a predominantly black space. Why doesn't Black Pride align with them? So the queer scene in Amsterdam is predominantly dominated by the white COC. Yeah.
This journey may be over now, but as my friends say, I agree. It is still challenging to find spaces where you feel both represented and truly welcomed, when you belong to more than just one community at the same time. Being Black and queer is beautiful. That will never change. And we will continue to take our space.
Okay.